Anyone in here? Alright guys, we're in another abandoned farmhouse. This one is in Berlin, Maryland, and it's pretty well known. It's right along the main strip here, and it's for sale. And I do have a little bit of information about that I could share with you guys. And that is that this was originally a farmer's house with tons of farmland around it. And years ago, a land developer supposedly bought out the farmer. Right next to it is a McDonald's. There's I think a Lowe's or Home Depot, a Walmart, an IHOP. There's a whole bunch of businesses right next to this property. And from my understanding, that the land developer bought out the farmer to use the land to develop those businesses. So that's why it's empty. I don't know the last time it was used, but we did see some newspaper articles dating to 2001. So that might be an approximate time frame. Those of you that are in the area may know when these businesses opened. But there is still some farmland around it. The property is for sale, but it's been for sale for years now. And don't mind the sweating, it's hot in here. But the property is nowhere close to being kept up. Doors are wide open, as you saw. Looks like somebody may have been squatting it here at one time. There's a mattress on the floor in front of me here, and some other various items. So we're gonna go through, show what's left of it, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video, so come along with me. Okay, so we kind of started off in the kitchen here, and I want to finish this little section first. We got some leftover items. Looks like somebody spray painted some kind of stencil on there. Oh, it's fairly clean. Still got the baking soda. It's a fairly large house too, and there's other structures on the property. I believe there's a couple sheds, but the property is severely overgrown right now. It's late August, so if I can get into those places I will. If not, we'll at least have a tour of the house. Pretty big furnace here. Not sure what the purchase price was, or if there was any bargaining involved to get the property, but I'm just sad that they had to vacate the house. Usually these older farmhouses, it turns out they raised a family here, they grew up on the farm, kids eventually grew out, and it's just the parents that are left here, the older couple. So it's probably going to be a lot of older, outdated items. So I showed that paper has 2001 on it. We'll see if we find any others that could correlate the time frame that this was vacated. Because all the older house, it doesn't have sheetrock, it has the plaster over the wood slats. This is why I mentioned it looked like someone may have been staying here. That's really nice. It's a nice built-in cabinet there. See, we've got some mold starting to set in. Still got the curtains on the windows. And what's left of a ceiling fan. Got some pink rose wallpaper. Curtains are still in good shape. Okay, so I think we have another room over here. And you can see the hardwood floors are buckling. I'm sure you can hear in the background the cars are pretty close. They drive literally 50 feet away from this house. This just looked like it was a bathroom. And of course somebody stole the copper, no surprise. And encountering more wasps. This would be the front porch. Yeah, guess I was right. It's probably an elderly couple. A lot of items related to that. And a few walkers, a wheelchair. Now, let's check upstairs. Anyone up here? Oh, there's a... I gotta watch, there's some wasps here. I do not want to get stung by one of those. There's a few of them up there. I'm gonna have to maybe reconsider this. They're pretty big too. If it was a bumblebee or a yellow jacket, I probably wouldn't have a problem going ahead, but these are some gigantic wasps. I'm just trying to wait to see what they're going to do or where they're going. So he started following me down. Alright, I'm going to give them a few minutes to see if they go away, and I'll be right back. Something else I did find here are some bedpans, and on the floor over here we have a checkbook. Looks like somebody even stripped the radiators out of here. There's a checkbook right there. Alright, let's head back up to the stairs and see if those wasps are gone, because I really want to check out upstairs. If there's this much downstairs, then I'm going to guess there's probably just as much upstairs, if not more, so hopefully we can get through this time. Okay, we made it up. Yeah, somebody was definitely squatting here. Somebody made their own bed. These floors are kind of dry. We do have a walk-up attic. I'll check that last. Oh, we got piles of magazines. Oh, that's pretty bad shape right there. These are older magazines, 93. I don't want to step too far in here with this rotted roof and floor. It's pretty cool looking though. I'm going to take a photo of that. Okay, so right up here we got the main bathroom. See if they try to rip out the pipes. Radiator's gone. It's like every radiator's gone. I already have some leg rests for a wheelchair. We got a small bed on top of another bed. Oh, this keeps going. This room has a little bit of a different vibe than the rest of the house. It's an old heater. Those are a fire hazard now. Okay, now it's getting a little weird. Anyone in here? We got some pillows, some fold-up beds, and a soft floor, so I'm not going any farther. This just seems weird though. Ow, damn it. Alright, we do have a newspaper on the bed, let me check that out. '96. So the most recent I saw was 2001, but that's no confirmation that this was the last time it was occupied, but that's the most recent date I found. A bunch of dead wasps on the ledge there. So let's look at this old farmer's house, and again it was reportedly purchased from land developers whenever they developed the businesses. Literally a stone's throw away. It's maybe 100 yards at the most. Those of you that know the area or local, maybe you may have more information. If you do, share it down below. I'm just going by what I read online, and I watched a previous video of this location by another explorer, so I'm just going by purely speculation. But if you guys know more, feel free to share it down below. We're gonna head back downstairs, and hopefully we don't encounter any wasps on the way. And there are a few more structures on the property. I'm going to see if we could possibly get to them, but it's really overgrown, covered in vines and bushes and probably more bees. So we'll check it out quick. If can't get into it, sorry, there's sweat going into my eye. If we can't get into them, then I'll be wrapping it up. But I'll meet you back downstairs. Can't find a date on that. What's that? It says Home Mart. I don't know if you guys know what that is, let me know. It says something about volts, AC only. Okay, so that's the back of the house. This first little shed or structure can't get into, that's too overgrown over the door. We do have one over there and another over here, possibly one back there. So I'll give these a quick look. This is like a little tiny barn. Nothing really of interest in here. Little loft up there. Let's check the others out. So the one behind that little barn type structure is collapsed. And there's another one back here too. Some spider webs. This looks like a little workshop. I can't even get all the way in, I'm kind of blocked partially. I'm just sticking the camera through. But yeah, it looks like a little workshop. A little nice older jug over there. I don't know what that big green thing is. It's pretty neat. Ow, stuck in some pickers. So as I mentioned, I wasn't kidding. The land developers built pretty close to this property, or used part of the property. I would imagine that these farm fields just continued right on, but it ends right over there where the parking lot begins. This almost looks like I don't know what it is. It has a little garage next to it. So we got some type of farm equipment here. Old riding lawnmower in there. There's actually a chair hidden here. I didn't even see it. Yeah, there's a riding lawnmower and some type of pull behind contraption, maybe for corn or something. This property has more structures than I originally thought. This one's collapsed as well, but I didn't even know it was here. And here's the look of that one I was just showing you with the farm equipment inside. Don't know if we can get inside, but maybe I'll give you a look inside at least. I'm gonna attempt to anyways. Okay. Looks like storage, but it looks like it was possibly a squatter's place at one time. Now I'm going to try and get in there. There's some pretty old stuff in there. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're inside that little garage area. Found a backpack here. Definitely signs of someone staying here. It's been there a long time. There's cobwebs around it. Okay. So based on the whole property, including the house, looks like there's been at least one squatter staying in different areas or multiple squatters. This is definitely someone's stuff, if you want to call it that. Old Zenith television. This is Space Command. I think this had a remote control, looks like, or a digital display. Oh, maybe not. It's like semi-modern for a cabinet style TV. Yeah, remote manual. I guess it did have a remote. It's interesting. It's a pretty cool chair, but it's missing the cushion. This is almost like a little tiny house. Got some jeans. Some more clothes. Yeah, somebody was definitely staying here, but it looks like it's been a couple of months since they've been here. It's a nice little place though to stay. I mean, you got nice breeze through the windows. It's overgrown, so no one's going to see you. And you have it to yourself. Can't get up there. It's a little tiny loft. Probably you could get up there if you stay on top of here, but I'm not going to risk it by myself. So this room was a pretty cool find. Some neat pieces of furniture and other possessions left behind. Alright, so right now I'm going to head up to the front of the house and we'll give it one last look from there. Okay, made it to the front. It's a little noisy here at the road, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but I have to look at this farmer's house that was supposedly, reportedly bought out by the land developer that built all that over there. If you guys have any additional thoughts or questions, feel free to drop them down below. And make sure you give this video a like if you did enjoy it. And lastly, if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Ring that notification bell, that way you don't miss any future uploads. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.